Have you ever thought about what it actually means when you purchase an empty bowl? How that donation affects our community? Fish has been serving the Carson City area since 1979. All of the proceeds raised through Empty Bowls donations benefits the food pantry at Fish. Today we're going to learn how much of an impact purchasing just one empty bowl has on our community.
So I'm Christopher Turbeville. I'm the food bank manager here at Fish.
I want to talk about empty bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our main event coming up October 10th, which is a
10th.
Saturday from 11 to 3 at the Carson Mall. And can you speak a little bit about when a person buys an empty
Mm-hmm.
bowl, they buy a bowl for $25, they get
Mm-hmm.
all you can eat soup, they have a raffle, silent auction, all that kind of good stuff. But what does it mean to Fish?
And so every dollar is worth approximately 2 to 3 servings of food.
So one bowl can provide up to how many meals would you guesstimate?
It would be 50, 60, 75 servings for every bowl. And about 80-85% of the people who come to Fish are coming for some kind of food assistance. We serve them in 2 primary ways. One is through the food bank. Food bank is like a warehouse grocery store. If you have a family of 6, you might be leaving with 4 great big heavy boxes, and it's several $100s worth of food if you were to buy it at a grocery store. We also run a dining hall, and the dining hall serves dinner 363 days a year. But it is free, and all a client needs to do is check in and renew their dining hall card. They get a code, and they can go every night, 7 nights a week, 363 days a year to get a hot meal. And the chef, he takes his craft very seriously. He makes highly nutritious, calorie-packed, calorie-dense meals so that we know that our clients are at least getting one good meal a day that is prepared professionally. All of our food comes in through the roll-up door in the back. I'll show you. We have a big mural with a big tomato and a big ear of corn. And so we have a roll-up door, and whether we're picking it up in our collection vehicles and bringing it back here, or we're purchasing it, or it's being donated by the public, we process all food donations through that roll-up door. Everything gets weighed and tracked by weight and reported back to the government. And then it gets spread out on these stainless steel tables that you're looking at here. And that's what we're doing. We're checking, food that has been opened is no longer food safe, and so we will dispose of that appropriately. But what we're doing is when the grocery stores donate to us, we're ensuring food safety, checking those best buy dates to make sure that we're within that range, and then stocking on our shelves. When we get donations from private individuals, because a lot of people, whether they're cleaning out their pantry or moving or just buying from Costco and donating to us, we go through the exact same process, and we're checking all of the dates, and we're looking for food safety. Those foods that we discard, as much as possible, we partner with a couple of farmers for those to become animal feed, so they're not wasted.
What about like fresh fruits and vegetables or
Yes.
people on like cardiac diets? Can you
Yeah.
do anything special for specific diets?
Yes, we actually do get a lot of produce. A big portion of that comes through the Food Bank of Northern Nevada, but a lot of it is also donated through the grocery stores. For example, we partner with Trader Joe's, and so we get a lot, hundreds of pounds a week of Trader Joe's produce, and it's fresh and ripe, and we send it out just at the moment it comes back in. And so that is an amazing partnership for fresh fruits and vegetables. I also wanted to highlight, to answer your question, you asked a really good question. There's something called the Prescription Pantry Program, which is also through the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. Diabetic, pre-diabetic, metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure. We have a menu that is sent from the Food Bank of Northern Nevada for the prescription pantry. They can come as frequently as once a week as a client and pick that food up. Foods that are lower on the glycemic index don't contribute as much to high blood pressure and are generally recognized as more healthy than the other highly refined foods that tend to be readily available in the food bank. One of the reasons we love the support of Empty Bowls is cash is best. And the reason cash is best is, one, we can make it go a lot further because we're buying in bulk and usually at wholesale prices, but it also allows us to buy strategically for wherever is missing in order to round out the menu. We're helping in the food pantry about 1,500 people every month. Average household size is 3 people per household. So that's 500 households every month. That's 1,500 people every month. And when you look at the overall population of Carson City, What that means is about 1 in 10 people have been helped by fish. I don't think people realize exactly how many people do need the safety nets at some point in their lives, and that fish is here to discreetly help with that safety net, and allow people to, weather that storm, get stabilized, and then get on with their lives.
Okay, so Chris is going to tell us a little bit about the thrift store
Yes.
now.
So we're in the parking lot here at Fish at our main campus. Behind me is the thrift store, and most people who think of Fish, know about Fish, know that we run thrift stores. The thrift stores are a significant part of our revenue generation, and that revenue stream allows us to do things like purchase food and give out free meals for dinner in the dining hall. We'll voucher household goods, clothing, shoes, jackets through the thrift store, in addition to the food donations.
So I am Heather Turbeville. I am the head of marketing and development here at Fish. Right now, we are inside of the Ross Medical Clinic. So as one of the things that Fish offers, we provide free healthcare to those who are in need in our community. We have a prescription program that we send them to a local pharmacy, and Fish pays for 100% of that. You do have to qualify for the healthcare that is included here and the prescriptions, but we do offer that so that people who don't have another option have the ability to still receive critical care. One of the other things that the Ross Clinic will do is refer people to free dental care. Most of the time that means extractions, but it's an emergency dental program. One of the things that we also do in terms of reusing is we partner with the Lions Club and make sure that those who need vision care get vision care and glasses given to them so that they have proper vision as well. So one of the things that you see out here is our bread lobby. And in our bread lobby, we named it because a lot of times we get a lot of donated bread. And because it's day old bread, or because it's getting to the end of its freshness, so to speak, we put it out here. And anybody from either our clients to the general public, for those who are in need, can come in here and take an extra loaf of bread. Or sometimes we have donations from local restaurants where we get prepackaged salads or prepackaged sandwiches or other things along those lines. And so you can come see, this is our laundry room. And so one of the things that we offer as Fish is laundry services for our clients. So they would, again, check in at our front desk. They would pay, we charge $1 per load. So it's very economical for those who need it. And they can come back here, they can wash and dry their clothes. The other things that Fish offers for those who are transient or facing homelessness, we have showers that are available. All they have to do is they come in and once again check in at the front desk. They get a towel, soap, shampoo, things that have been donated from the community. Here we are standing in front of the Fish Learning Center. So as part of the project in this area, we built 2 apartment buildings, and we built a 3-story office, retail, restaurant, and learning center complex. And so behind us, if you look that way, we have our 2 sets of apartment buildings. These are our student apartments. So one of the things that we do as Fish is to help those who are trying to help themselves, help them improve their lives and create self-sufficiency. So our student apartments are exactly for that. These are for students, people who are generally should have gone to college when they were younger and didn't have the opportunity to, but now later on in life, they are going back into college. So Fish is fairly multifaceted. We like to refer to Fish as food, instruction, shelter, and healthcare. And it's because we span all of those things. And we don't just do it in Carson City. We actually serve those in Carson, in Lyon County, in Douglas, Story County. We even have people who come in from Washoe or those who are just passing through. And then we also have 2 thrift stores, one that you saw here in Carson City attached to the same parking lot as our administrative building. And we have another one down in Minden. And both of those, that revenue goes to help cover all of the things that we offer as Fish. So that food, that instruction, that shelter, that healthcare, it's all fed through donations that go through our thrift store and then get sold out into the public.
the bowl itself on the bottom, almost all of them will say empty bowls. And it really kind of reminds them when they have that bowl at home that there is still food disparity in Carson City, believe it or not. And the money does go towards Fish, which is our local friends in service helping.
Yeah.
And it's a really good cause, and it's a really big deal here in town.
Well, as you have seen, Fish provides numerous services for people in need in our community, and this is why we work so hard throughout the year handcrafting special bowls for you to choose from. Come join us October 10th for wonderful food, great company, and a really fun event, all while supporting a good cause. Our goal for 2026 is to raise $25,000 for the Fish Food Pantry. And as you can see, buying just one empty bowl can make a huge difference in our community. We couldn't do it without you, and we look forward to seeing you October 10th. And thank you so much for all of your support.